Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my playthrough of Creeper World 4 and moving on to somewhere in Spacetime. So we will see what additional events have occurred. A.D.A analysis happens, and Mother remains away. Attempt sacrifice subsystem to help Mother. Integrating A.D.A subroutine. Error. Require complete ceremonial archive. Alas, incomplete am I as yet. Must complete before Mother can restore. Praise be the founders. Skimmers sighted. Threat minimal. Annoyance level notable. Defend against stunning of skimmers with snipers. Mission priority nullification. All other priorities suspended. Skimmers now. What's next? I better not ask. Alright, so in other games, skimmers had... Are these... Yep, skimmer factories. Okay, this looks like breeder terrain, but it looks like it might also breed anti-creeper. I should try to expose it to some anti-creeper. And then here we have skimmers, and these are where the totems are, so I have to get there anyway. But that's an emitter. I don't know, stash of what? 0 of 2000. Maybe that's like a creeper stash that'll absorb creeper over time. I'm not sure. Blob nest, spore launcher, a bunch of urns here. This is ARG. All right, so I have some fairly effective choke points, but I think they want me to build over here. I don't know that I want to though. I kind of feel like building with the urns is a better idea. I mean, it certainly gives me a place that's easier to defend. I have access to the redon I need to create the ARG to combat the spores. How are the skimmers going to work? In prior games, skimmers ran these spaces, but like they wouldn't have been able to cross these bridges. So, Alright, so basically I need somewhere I can hold and that I can have snipers. I know they want me to start up here, but I don't think I want to. I mean, and the only reason I say I know they want me to is because of this section looks shaped like that's the expectation. But I think I'd rather move into that than start there. And if I can secure this segment to keep this wall down, then I have access to what I need, and I'd rather be in a good defensive position. I know I play a little more defensively than is necessarily wise, but at the same time, trying to keep myself alive. Yeah, certainly more aggressive perspectives have been superior in terms of efficiency from a time to accomplishment standpoint. And I know that I'm not the best at that, but all right, so I need this stuff up. Oh, what's going on? Okay, this is producing now. I was like, why is there no creep yet? And it's because they're in the corners there. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Excuse me as I build here. Excuse me. What I was going to say is I don't think I'm going to be able to like try and race to nullify this and gain that. I don't think the build speed that I have right now is going to be... Wait a second. What is this? Blueite. Okay, so that is the source of anti-creeper that I have because there aren't spots for mines. That's what's going on there. So if I want anti-creeper, I have to get there eventually. Oh, can I? Can pylons do that for me? I don't think they can. Well, I will see if I can get kind of a spot of defense here so that I can get across to get to the blueite before this becomes an issue. But my main goal is basically still going to be to get across here. we'll see whether or not I have enough time to accomplish that and enough energy, frankly. One of the things I'm going to need to do, though, because if I'm trying to maximize my effectiveness, one thing I need is an urn portal, because I need a place for urns to land. But I also need a terp to gather the urns. Okay. So I can build those. Right now, my usage is 5. Okay, so I can't do much more than that without... Actually, even that might be severely hampering my build relative to what I should... Well, no, I'm down to... Yeah, my deficit's definitely going down a little bit. Okay, so as things come online, this will be fine. What I'm hoping to get is get that up so that I can get energy efficiency and build speed up so that I can expand very quickly, hopefully. Speaking of expanding very quickly, I need to expand into this segment as much as I can get away with. And I don't know how much I can get away with at the moment. But I guess if I can get cannons... Hold on. I need to pay attention to what my timing is. 3 minutes. Okay, so I've got 3 minutes before blob nests and spore launchers start launching, and 3 minutes before the skimmer factories start. So that gives me... Alright, that's a baseline. If I can hold this, there's nothing to even go that way. And I can even put launchers here to try and stop the... Or missile launchers there to try and stop the spores from going that direction. I can essentially... I mean, for that one, I couldn't stop this one, so I'm still going to need them over there. Okay, I don't know if I'm over-expanding, if I'm, like, doing this too quickly. That's one heck of a deficit, so quite possibly I am overdoing this, but give it time to find out. Okay, and I can build into here. And down to there. Although the building down there looks like it's not going to be successful in time to be useful. Definitely gaining energy quickly, which is what I need. Now I need a factory as well to be able to take advantage of the red iron, so that I can build what I need to protect myself. Okay, I have towers here that are... Alright, so let's grab and build... We'll build it back a bit, but build a defensive front against that. And I need to do the same thing here. And I can have stuff attack in this way, so I need to do the same thing here as well. It's not all going to build at the same time, which actually ends up being a good thing. And I'm getting... Oh, there we go. So hold on. Cancel. I think I need to start with energy collection first, because I need to have the energy I need to be able... Oh, now I can do build speed immediately, because it came in, so I can get those going at the same time, basically. Oh, I am... That's a race. I think it's a race I'm going to lose. I should have started farther back. How badly am I going to lose that race? Badly enough. Okay. Pause that. Cancel. Weapons. I'm going to have to fight to get myself back through, unfortunately. Not thrilled with that, but that's okay. I am not going to... I should cancel that. It's using up... cancel the... No, select it. Where's the destroy button? There it is. Alright, just so that I'm not spending the energy to try and build there. I may have to restart. The logic I went through with this wasn't great. We'll see. If those can get built, I might be alright. Fire range, fire rate. Don't have any mines, so I don't need mine production. Come on, guys. Nope, that's going to die there. So I'm losing energy with each of those that happens. Speaking of, it's kind of loud. Music is. Oh, it already overflowed. Okay. Wow. Barely. But it's already gotten past that choke point. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's see here. I always have trouble finding this. Let's restart. Because I think I can get there. Like, initially I didn't think I could. Mother remain, yeah. So, if I think I can get there, does it make sense to start there? Like, if I think I'm going to be able to handle that, why not just, that seems like a better idea. Let's start here. We're going to run towers down. I'll just start them to get them going. Okay. We'll expand in multiple directions now. And kind of just secure the resources we need immediately. Including these urns, because I think they're going to be not necessarily necessary, but I think they are going to greatly improve the effectiveness of any strategy I attempt to implement. So, I'm going to try to take advantage of that. Okay, and now I just need to kind of let this run for a bit and get enough energy to the point that I can build the things I need. Because I might be overdoing this, we'll see. Let's see here. I need the terp as soon as it's within range. I don't need the urn portal quite as soon. We'll see. I'm going to try it this way, see what happens. And 3 minutes is not very long when you're trying to race stuff. Speaking of racing stuff, I think I have to accept whatever deficit. Well, alright, I don't have to do them all at once. I can do, for example, a cannon at a time and a mortar at a time. But I should build the towers out to the best of my ability over here, because I need this energy. And I can use that as an alternative point of attack, frankly. Like, I can put mortars here to try and keep that down once I get to the point that that's there. No reason not to build this out, other than the potential need to other than needing to defend it. But I've got all of that going. I'm eventually going to need a refinery. Oh, they're building. Okay. Let's just not spend too much time doing back-end infrastructure building, because I need to know if I can get my cannon built in time to do any kind of defending that I need it to do. All right, that's already getting attacked. Okay, that's not worth... let's destroy this for right now. It's going to get destroyed anyway. I'm not going to be able to get there in time. But I think I can get defenses in place here in time. Granted, I'm going to push my energy limits to do it, but I think I can pull this off. So the other thing I need is the factory to start collecting. I know that's going to impact my deficit, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm actually doing okay. I've got a huge deficit, but as far as generation and usage, like I'm expanding rapidly enough to be ready for it. Hopefully. All right, there's that cannon done. Let's supplement with a mortar. Put in a tower to assist with energy production and with supplying them. Because I need to start building... Oh, I have my urn portal. I don't have my terp yet, so I did that in the right order. Down here, I need my mortar to be ready. And because I don't know how these are going to produce, I really don't know what I need to do to defend against skimmers. I'm going to have to pay attention once they start and try and figure it out. Okay, come on. Finish the mortar. I need backup. There we go. Get another cannon going right next to this one. I am up to 14 gen, so I actually think I can build another mortar as well. But I think instead I need a cannon on this side. That one cannon's not going to be able to hold enough. Down here, I think I'm okay. I think 2 mortars and 2 cannons should be fine. The urns, some of them are out, so I'm going to do build speed, energy collection, fire. Oh, I only have the 2 at the moment. So I need the 3rd one to finish, and then I'm going to set up fire rate as soon as it does. There we go. And fire range. And then, all right, where am I time-wise? Cancel. 1:57. So I have 2 minutes. In those 2 minutes, with this ARG, I need missile defenses. Now, if I put 2 right there, and I put, like, 2 right here, I don't think they can even get launches going. They're going to fire 2 each. So it's just a question of whether I can get my stuff up faster than they can get that done. Okay. Well, this is broken through, but at the same time, like, it's not flowing very quickly. So if I take and move cannons over, can I still hold this point? I don't know. Hopefully we'll see. Okay, up here is good, so now I can start trying to kind of be aggressive towards this. I do want another mortar backing this up. Alright, so they did clear this well enough. Alright, okay, awesome. Then I can work on getting that going. I don't know, I said I needed a refinery. I don't know if blue needs a refinery or if it's just the green R that does, but I'll set one up. Alright, I was going to say that's looking kind of iffy, but that's because I set up the 2 cannons the way I did. Missiles are being loaded, so I'm good there. Snipers, I don't know where I need them. So what I'm going to do is just kind of drop them wherever... Well, I do know I need them against this thing. Oh, shoot. That's a problem. Hold on, no, pausing is not going to work. I did not. I'm going to need to move in as quickly as I can to try and recover that, because I am fairly confident I'm about to lose the green R. I didn't pay enough attention to recognize that that was there. Okay, yeah, so let's let that run. Hold on. Cancel, because I've got one free thing, so I'm gonna give it to that mortar. I think that should work. Come on, guys. I need you to get there as quickly as you can. Which I guess I could... Hold on. That earns moving, so let's do move speed, because that's going to be important here in just a minute. Yep. Okay, cannons are done. I can hope that they can load as they travel, because I don't know if they can. Yeah, I'm about to lose a bunch of stuff there. Let's get the missile launcher out of the way. Okay, so they've got supply. Drop them over as well. Okay, so that wasn't catastrophic. I was worried that it was going to be, but it survived well enough. Okay, now I can go back to kind of building my sniper defense segment, since I have no idea what that needs to look like. Now, the other thing I can do, and actually maybe it's not a terrible thing to do, I was just thinking I can set up bombers. I have quite a bit of extra energy. So if over here I build a runway, and then a set of bombers, I'll fill in the rest later, but I figure for right now I can do half the bombers. That might put my usage... Yeah, that put my usage way above. Okay, oops. That said, I can actually have some more towers out here. So I don't have to bring up the guy who's in the back. And yeah, okay. So I'm stable. Good. Let's see here. If I put a tower here, and I lost one, so I've got to figure out how to repair that one. But if I do that, I think I can take this guy and move him up, and I just have to hope that stuff, that the tower doesn't get messed up in the time. How am I doing time-wise? 34 seconds. So long as those get built and loaded, that's not a problem. Okay, they're gonna land, but I did lose that tower, so I need to get it back in. Because frankly, I just need all of that cleared. Okay. Right, so FAR OS version 11.02, executable modules found, 40 of 42 valid checksums, 2 of 42 corrupt or missing. Install and execute 40 of 42 archives. The rest of Preacher, here, now. Complete now I am, full memory of events past and to come. Family must unite, praise be the founders. Perhaps Preacher can fix A.D.A now that he is complete, and perhaps I can put together a plan for what to do. Alright, yeah, plan for what to do. That's what I am working on. Not sure it's going well. That said, how am I doing on Anti-Creeper? Like, do I have any? 73. So I am now building Anti-Creeper. I have to start taking advantage of that fact somehow. So nullify enemies and reclaim our secondary objectives. Activating totems are primary. But I do think that those objectives are going to be directly related. I am still over, in part, because I'm being very aggressive in my building on that side, so oops. But I think I'm not so aggressive that I can't maintain the defenses that I have going. You know what? Cancel you. You don't need to move. You, on the other hand, like, I think I can afford to move you up. And then you can assist with moving towards nullifying that thing. Cannons definitely move up because you guys aren't doing anything at the moment. Including, well, you're not a cannon, but including that. Okay. Bombers and stuff are coming online. Closer in. Nice. Okay. So that worked for that. These skimmers are going to be produced. Oh, there's a skimmer. They just kind of fly. Okay. Oh, that works. All right. That said, and I do apologize that I keep pausing it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to think about what I'm doing and actually accomplish it at the same time with the game running in the background while I'm trying to do it. So I'm just going to pause it to make the little micro changes that I need to. Speaking of, why did that produce a bunch of creeper all of a sudden? I'm not sure. I need a nullifier on this guy, though. I kind of want to protect it, so I'll put it back a ways. Because if basically what's happening is skimmers are coming through because my snipers can't defend themselves, then, or defend my spots, then I need to move snipers up to be able to do so. I'm going to keep that sniper in place that's down there, and I'll add a sniper. Because I do need to keep this. Yeah, see, I don't understand what's happening there. Why there's that much. Okay, what I want to do is see if I can't have bombers kind of keep that clear so that keep it clear so that skimmers can't be produced, because I think the skimmers will only produce if there's creeper around. I might be wrong about that, but that's kind of the impression I'm operating under right now. And I still don't understand how that keeps having creeper pop up the way it does. That kind of concerns me. But it's nullified. Okay, bombers are doing their job. Still doing well for generation, so I'm going to fill in the bomber gaps so that I can kind of keep a constant pressure going there. I need to continue my expansion to be able to move up. If I can get up and nullify that, there is... Yeah, I think I'm going to move up and nullify that, and then I'll come down and nullify these before trying to make that bridge. Just for the sake of consistency, let's... So I need to now pay attention to whether any more of those sudden bursts of... You guys doing anything? Not really. Come over here, just sort of set up to make this assault easier when the time comes. Okay, alright, so that's being effective. And up here I need more towers. You know, I need to get anti-creeper going somewhere. Where is anti-creeper? Part of me doesn't want to until I get over there, though, is the problem. I mean, it would be helpful, so I ought not to just ignore it. How am I doing? I am nearly maxed out on anti-creeper. As far as I can tell. Is this thing still only going... Yeah, the blue-white just loads up. So I don't need to worry about that part of it, at least. I am, however, getting fairly far along in this to the extent that these... Can I drop this anywhere? Apparently the only place I can drop it is on that side. Okay. Get these moved up to help. So this is going to be interesting. It might be kind of hard to nullify this one just because of the Oh, what is this called? I don't remember what it used to be called Digitalis. I'm not sure what it's called now. But it may cause some issues for maintaining the nullification of this thing. Now, if it happens to be the primary connected to it, then it won't be. And actually, it looks like it is. So this is the primary on this side, and that's the primary on that side. And I don't know what happens when that stash fills. Not good things, I am sure, though. Okay. So, nullifier was destroyed? Because I don't see... Must have been. Okay. Let's try and build another one. Get this guy over here. Drop a tower. Defeat it. Okay. That's working well. I don't really, other than these snipers potentially needing to be farther forward, need snipers over here too to help guard against additional stuff this way. Waiting for this nullifier to come online. There we go. Now I can build there. Okay. Alright, so that gives me another point of energy generation, because that'll all eventually fall off. And I can expedite that by moving my cannons over. Now, let's bring the cannons back along this side to deal with that. Alright, for the moment, I'm just going to hold... Okay, the breeder I need to deal with. But for the moment, I'm just going to hold there and come down here and deal with these. You know what? You can stay there. The guy with the urn. I think that should work well enough. On the bright side, this cache is greatly diminishing. I think that will... I don't know. I don't remember what the caches do. I don't know if it's something like when they get full, they do some kind of massive release of the creeper in them, and therefore you have a huge wave to deal with, or if it's just, yeah, I don't remember. Leave it at that. But this is, I'm being a bit methodical, but that's kind of normal for me. So, and somehow the spore launcher, maybe what it is as they're getting destroyed coming out, they are, okay, how do I, right there. So that's where I need to be to get to both of them, which to me means I need more cannons up here to deal with them, probably a mortar closer. Oh, no, cancel. Structure, I need a tower to be able to maintain that. Okay, put you there. I am concerned about how quickly, like how slow they are to react to the... Yeah, see, that lost me the cannon that I had there. Build a couple of cannons in the back here to bring back up. I still don't understand what's causing that, but let's get mortars in range to be able to deal with it. I think that's working. The nullifier definitely makes it look like that's working, so that's a good thing. If the nullifier can just get started, then I can take and move snipers to be able to... Oh, no, not you guys. But moving snipers over means I've got cover from the skimmers. Oh, speaking of, I forgot I had extra bombers. I can send the extra bombers over to deal with that. Okay, so I have reclamation now. Awesome. Blob nest is good, so now I can take these two that I built and get them down there to start the assault on this final, what is it called? Emitter. Because once that emitter's down, I largely don't have anything to worry about but the breeder. And the breeder, I can't tell how quickly it's impacting things, but I'm almost to a point, I think, where I can start. You're actually actively firing. I don't want to move you. Start bringing in anti-creeper to kind of try and counteract the details of, or the effects of what's going on. In fact, do I have? Probably not. I was gonna say, do I have enough over here that I could bring in anti-creeper and what do you call it? The porters. Is it worth trying? You know what? Let's give it a shot. Build a porter here, and here, and here. Oops, cancel. And then this porter is going to be anti-creeper. Cancel. This porter is going to be anti-creeper. And this porter is going to be anti-creeper. And then I am going to build a sprayer here. Oops, here. I could build it closer, but I'll build it there. You are not actively shooting, so go ahead and move over there. Move down there. It's acting like this has been cut off. Oh, have I done well enough down here to essentially keep this from... I don't know. It's acting like it based on the level of creeper there. Okay. So let's see here. If we put cancel, if we put this border here, and this border here, and this border here, and then we send this guy here, I think that means he'll be supplied with everything. Oh, crud. And that was part of the problem. Did I lose the porter? Sort of. I lost the stuff that it drops. But as soon as he lands, he might be able to start recovering it, I hope. So the only thing is, he's not going to be able to do anything about skimmers. So let's go with always on as well, to try and combat not just what he shoots at, but to create a layer of defense. So far, it's looking like it's working. Okay, cool. So now I just have to hope that the porters can keep up with what they need to do, basically. But that gives me a non-energy based sort of assault going there. Okay, down here, I just need, I think, a nullifier, and I should be okay. And I've already got reclamation, so I don't need to worry about cleaning up per se. What I do need to worry about is nullifying each of these. And to do that, I think I need to get this guy over here. And then actually once that's done, I probably... Oh, crud. I lost two of my porters. Well, not the porters themselves, but the stuff that they produce. I'm doing this wrong. But I think with him here... Why are you not shooting? What's going on over here? Oh, something broke because it got stunned because I didn't move my snipers up. Okay. So I need to move my snipers up. Once that gets done, I'll get my refills. Okay. Oops. Yep. I mean, it makes sense. I should have been paying a little more attention there. Okay, now I get to find out, can you nullify... No, you cannot nullify a stash, so that's fine. What am I missing? I'm missing you. You can come over. Kind of help there. Okay, let's And you there. And you there. Let's go put you on the creeper breeder, or the anti-creeper breeder. Just to... And then do I have... Okay, these snipers aren't doing anything, so I can actually move these guys up here to directly address apparently there's a creep there that I can't really see. Right, so now the breeder's doing its job. Get more cannons up. Because the breeder's doing his job, I can move that guy down. He'll be able to handle that. This entire side is fine. So I can move them up to kind of clean up what's there. So if can I drop a nullifier? I can drop a nullifier in the middle of them. I just have to get it clean to be able to do so. I'd really prefer to get this breeder cleared up. For some reason, this guy's not shooting. Ah, crap. I lost my guy with the urn. It looks like everything's got energy, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. You go ahead and claim the urn that the mortar lost. I suspect that what happened is it got stunned again because I missed a what do you call it from somewhere. But let's get the snipers moved into just kind of surrounding until everything can be done. Probably ought to have a secondary path for stuff too, but I think I'm okay for now. I don't think I really need to worry about it. Okay, you guys aren't doing anything, so let's move you here to kind of clear this. I still see connections, so I'm not sure why don't I see packets flowing? I am confused. Because is there no connection? Oh, alright, let's just do this. Structures. Where's my main thing? Pylon. 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 There we go. We'll just try and build a straight line across. Now everything's flowing. So there must have been another component that I missed. But that's okay. Alright. So you have that. Let's drop you there. You can kind of... I've already got reclamation, but that's okay. Alright, everything's done. Totems are activated. I won't worry about cleanup. I was just going to go do that while I was waiting for the restructure. But the restructure's done, so I can jump. Alright. That is the completion of Somewhere in Spacetime. I will continue on to the next mission, which is Tower of Darkness, in the next video. Thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking the channel image in the center of the video. For more of this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. For more videos from this channel, to the right is a recommendation from the algorithm. Thanks all.